What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ian J in your motherfucking mouth, and I wanted to talk a little bit about this new Drake album, For the Dogs. Now, me, I've been listening to Drake for 15 years. I've been listening to him for a long fucking time. And with this album release, he was saying, like, yeah, they saying they want the old Drake. I'm about to bring the old Drake back. When he said that, I'm like, oh shit, it's about to be fucking lit. But that's where I fucked up at. Because I have to realize that when it comes to just Drake himself, I cannot hold certain expectations. I went into the album thinking, okay, old Drake, take care. Nothing was the same. If you're reading this, is too late. Thank me later. So far gone. You feel me? And I will say this. This does have some like remnants of the old Drake in it. But mainly R&B though. And me personally, I miss the Drake that used to rap for rappers like me. Like he used to rap. But you know what? That's unfair. That's really unfair. I want that. And if he doesn't provide that for me on the album, then that means the album is trash? No, not necessarily. Now, there are some bangers on there. The one with Cole and even Slime You Out. That reminded me of old Drake, Slime You Out. That was really hard. And of course, 8 a.m. in Charlotte. Just fire. I love that fucking song. But I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of filler on this motherfucking album. If he cut this down to maybe 12, 15 songs, this album would play a lot better. And also, he didn't necessarily really like play into the whole for all the dogs theme. I love that BARK radio thing that he was doing in the album, but I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't enough. Having Snoop and Sade as radio hosts for BARK radio was genius, but like I said, there wasn't enough of that to be, weaved throughout the whole album to actually make it make sense, like for all the dogs, you feel me? And you know what? Even when I look at the album cover, there's a picture of a dog that his son had drew. And then as I'm looking and just listening to the whole album, it makes even more sense as to why he went this route for the album. And when I say going this route for the album, I mean him doing a lot of songs for the new generation, for the kids. And I get it. Your kid drew the dog and you did a lot of songs for the kids. The ones that are going out and buying all of your stuff, all your merch, going to all of the concerts and stuff, because, there are people that are like, my age that actually grew up listening to you that aren't necessarily going out to the concerts anymore. I get it. The numbers don't lie. And Drake knows way more about his numbers than all of us do. Simply because, man, with this album, he did a lot of R&B and a lot of songs for the kids. And his fan base mostly now is of kids and women. So he leaned really heavy into both of those. So when it comes to the numbers, the fans, and just what he wants to do, and just everything that makes the music business, has created this album that Drake, gave us, For All the Dogs. But man, the execution could have just been so much better. But is this a bad album? Is this trash? It's not trash for certain people. Now, for me, Is it trash to me? Compared to all of his other bodies of work, I will. I think it's better than Certified Lover Boy. Cause I don't know. I would have to revisit that because I really didn't like Certified Lover Boy like this. But if you're looking for a modern R&B Drake 2023 sounding album, this is what that is, with some rap sprinkled into it. If you listen to it as an R&B album, it's good. But if you're listening to it as a rap album, you compared to Drake's other rap albums, yeah, it's not it. It's not it. But you gotta put on different ears for this mug. I personally give it, like, when it comes to lyrics and like bars. Actually, no. When it comes to songwriting, I'll give it probably like, a 7. Because on some joints, he's really talking. He's talking on some of this shit. But on other joints, he's, it's not really hitting it for me. But when it comes to production, I definitely give it, I give it a solid 9 out of 10. But there were also a few tracks that were it was rudimentary production, and when it comes to just bars and rapping on First Person Shooter, he was he was taking it there. 8 a.m. in Charlotte, he was taking it there. I think I need to go back and give it another listen to really try and even hear any bars, rapping on it. But yeah, that's what I think about the Drake album. I need to listen to it again. That's what I think about. I gotta listen to it again. No, never mind. I'm not going back. All right. As an R&B album, it's a good R&B album. It's good vibes. As a rap album, no. I'm gonna go listen to that old shit that Drake used to make, and get the feel back. That's the shit I fuck with. Shoot, Room for Improvement, Drake, I fuck with that. So Far Gone, Drake. Comeback Season, Drake. Because when he said For All the Dogs, that's what I'm thinking about, like comeback season. Freaking, you know what I mean? Really rapping. But he's doing what he wants to do. And that's all we can ask for when it comes to being a fan. And it is what it is.